Hello and welcome to the Back Nine Report. My name is Carlos Torres, and along with Fred Altvater, we both check in on the world of golf to bring you the latest news, insights, analysis, interviews, recaps, previews. Hey, we cover anything and everything golf. In other words, if it happened in golf, we have it for you. Fred, hi, how are you today?
Carlos, fantastic. Got to watch a little bit of Phil winning last weekend. I know we're going to talk about the Champions Tour a little bit, but the real story in that deal is Bernhard Langer wins the Charles Schwab Cup again. How old is this guy? Like 102 or something, right?
164, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think Phil Mickelson mentioned it, but definitely, I mean, we gonna have two big storylines here. Phil Mickelson made his return there to tournament golf in Arizona, and he made it a memorable one. Bernhard Langer, like you mentioned, he added another chapter to the history books. Jim Furyk, he kept things interesting right till the end. It all made for an eventful finish to the PGA Tour Champions season. Now, playing in his sixth Champions event, lefty Phil Mickelson won for the fourth time. Wow, I mean, it's like he just goes there and he just goes and winning. He shoot a final round of 65 at Phoenix Country Club to claim the Charles Schwab Cup Championship for the first time. And it's the first time he won. He plays it, right? But hey, he joined a big name, Jack Nicklaus, as the only players to win 4 of the first 6 starts that they have on the Champions Tour. Mickelson went bogey-free on Sunday, and he had birdies there at number 1, 7, 11, 15, and 16. I mean, he was just birding all over the place before he made a clutch par putt that saved his day there at number 17. He closed his round with a birdie on the par 5 finishing hole to get to 19 under. He completed his rally from a 3-shot deficit. So it wasn't like he was just cruising, and he won the tournament. He won by a shot, and he did it over Stephen Alker, who birdied the 18 to finish at 18 under. And let me say something about Alker, because a lot of people may not know, but it was his 10th top 10 finish in 11 tries since he turned 50 and then joined the Champions Tour. So after his round, Mickelson was quickly to praise the 64-year-old Langer. I thought it was 164. Okay. But anyway, he said, and I'll quote him, "I want to congratulate Bernhard because he really is the gold standard for work ethic, discipline, as well as talent and a great golf game. At 64, to win the season-long championship, hey, that's pretty impressive and pretty inspiring." That's what Phil Mickelson was saying, and I think we can't say enough about that. And by virtue of his final round 69 and solo 17th place finish, Bernhard Langer clinched the season-long Charles Schwab Cup points race for a record 6th time. Langer, he came into the week leading the points, but then he fell behind to Jim Furyk after the second and third rounds, but then reclaimed the top spot on Sunday. So one thing that is remarkable, at 64, and I can't finish saying that, he competed in all 39 events during the Champions Tour super season, which combined the 2020 and 2021 campaign. So in COVID year, and now he's played all. He claimed a $1 million prize that is paid out in an annuity for winning the points. So Fred, I mean, Phil won the battle, Langer won the war, but I think both stories are big enough. I can't understate what Bernhard Langer did at 64. He keeps winning and winning and winning, and he doesn't seem like he's slowing down at any time soon. And Phil Mickelson, definitely, we know he still has the talent to compete, or at least compete with the big ones in the PGA Tour. So coming to the Champions Tour, of course, he's just exhibiting that major championship caliber of play that he has.
Well, a couple of things that stick out to me, Carlos. Langer, truly amazing. We've talked about this for the last couple of years. He just continues to perform at such a high level. It's at 64 years old. He first won the Charles Schwab Cup, 11 years ago, 2010, and he won it again for the 6th time. And oh, by the way, 3 other years he was runner-up So 9 of those 11 years, he has either finished first or second in the Charles Schwab Cup. I mean, he is truly an Iron Man. I mean, that is unbelievable. He's won something like $31 million or something now. It's just, it's mind-boggling. And oh, by the way, this year in the 39 tournaments, he had 2 wins, 4 thirds, 24 top 10s, 24 out of 39 tournaments. He finished top 10. And then 34, he finished top 25. No miscuts in the 39 starts. That's just phenomenal in itself. Very few golfers have been that dominant over an extended period of time. And, Langer said that, he would have been a little bit higher up the leaderboard, but one of the days, I think it was Friday, his back was really bothering. He said he barely got around. He just kept battling, somehow got around the golf course. It was his highest round for the week. And so it kind of took him out of the lead, out of the contention to win. But still, I mean, he was right there. He played fantastic. So the back is an issue for him. But when you play that much, I can't imagine. At 64 years old, I mean, that's just 6 years younger than I am, right? There's no way in the world that I could keep up with the travel schedule, the practice schedule, and all the things that a guy like him does, his workout routine. There's no way in the world. It just is phenomenal to me. The only thing that he hasn't done yet, he totals 42 wins. And so he's still 3 career wins behind, 3 career Champions Tour wins behind Hale Irwin. So to catch him yet. And I would expect he'll get that done sometime in another year or two, as long as his back will allow him to play. So truly amazing for me. Let's talk about Phil for just 1 second. Yes, 4 out of 6 wins, and he ties Jack. And then Arnie and Lee, where I think they're just 1 or 2 more. It took them like 7 or 8 tournaments to win 4 events. But Jack only played in like the majors, the tradition and the senior PGA and the senior US Open. He's winning the majors, right? When Jack was playing. Phil hasn't really won any real majors yet on the Champions Tour, but I would expect if he decides to play. Now, the other thing I picked up today, there's rumors that Phil is in negotiations with one of the television stations, one of the news networks, to do more broadcasting. So, and we saw him do that, earlier this year. He was phenomenal in the booth, phenomenal. And so between playing on the Champions Tour, trying to still play on the regular tour, he's got 5-year exemption. I mean, didn't he win the PGA this year? Unbelievable. So it's truly amazing. The Champions Tour, with Phil playing and doing well and Langer doing what he's doing, it's really elevating that tour and getting a lot of notice, Carlos.
Yeah, whatever he does is going to be interesting. I would say that he's just preparing himself for what's going to happen next after he finally say, okay, I'm not going to be a regular on the PGA Tour. I wish he would join full-time the Champions Tour, because the Champions Tour does need that star power right there. So, Bernhard Langer, of course, like you mentioned, he's just 3 away from being the winningest Champions Tour player of all time. I hope he does get it, because it's just a testament to that career that he's had on the Champions Tour that it's unbelievable. Like you say, I think mind-boggling is definitely the word that you said that describes everything that he's done, how he keeps himself in check, in health all the time. I mean, he played every single tournament, Fred. He didn't take, okay, I'll take this week off. And nobody would have faulted him for doing that. But no, he kept going. And it's amazing, Fred. I just wish that when I'm 64, I can do half of what he's doing. Because
if you do half of what he does at 64, that's pretty good, let me tell you.
Yeah, I don't even do a quarter right now. But anyway, we'll see. I mean, the best yet to come. I hope that he does get that record. For Phil, obviously, if he's going to be, we already saw him in the booth, and he's going to be great. I mean, he has all that knowledge, all the experience. He's been everywhere. He's done everything. So whatever he does there, he's going to be good. I just wish he could play full time on the Champions Tour. That tour really needs him.
Yeah, I don't see Phil playing a lot on the Champions Tour. And I don't think the majors maybe fit his schedule. I'm not sure, but I'd like to see him win, 2 or 3 or 4 majors on the Champions Tour, and he might get those over the next few years, playing it here and there. But he's amazing. Absolutely, a long career, unbelievable career, and winning the PGA this year after the age of 50 is phenomenal in itself. So. I've never really been a big Phil Mickelson fan, but I tremendously respect, what he's done. I mean, he's got over 40 wins on the regular tour. So, and now that's during the Tiger Woods era. So,
yeah, if Tiger wouldn't have been there, he would have been Tiger Woods. So,
yeah.
Anyway, thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe to our channel so you can keep up to date with all this latest news and information from the world of golf. So anyway, also remember to follow us on Twitter. Our ID is at Back9Report with the number 9 in the middle. Thank you for joining.